Welcome to HDTV. You're now rocking with your boy. Now, here's the question right here. People love to post. The biggest question. People love to pose this question. And the question that basically what they like to pose is, what is wrong with Jerry Jones? Like, why is he being so cheap? You know, this is a guy who stole Deion Sanders from hold on. Sorry about that. I had to cut out real quick. Now, everybody wondering why Jerry Jones isn't doing his job, and he was talking all this junk that I got the pie. I got the pie. You got the pie, but you ain't serving it to nobody. You just keeping the pie to yourself. You got to be able to add to what your weakness was. And Jerry's been doing this for years. Your defense is the problem. When he had Tony Romo, his offenses were so trash, like the offensive line. He got an offensive line, they did good. But what he didn't do was he didn't add depth to that team. And what I mean by that is he's not adding depth as far as extra bodies. So if somebody gets hurt, you'll have somebody behind them that could fill in. And his problem is he hasn't been able to fill in. He just continues thinking, well, I'm going to put it all on my offense. But he has to understand his offense has been terrible. They go 3 and out all the time. And they put the defense in the short field position. So I don't know what's his problem. I don't know why he's not going hard in free agency. And then you're going to pick up 2 guys that are who basically have 2 Achilles injuries. Both of them have Achilles injuries coming off of that. You know how hard that is to come back from? And then you don't know if they're going to be ready to play like fully, if they can last the whole season. So if all he thinks about is, I'm going to save money, I'm going to build up through the draft. That's cool, you get pieces in the draft, Jerry, but you have to buy other pieces as well to help your team grow and help your team win. You have to add bigger pieces. You have to spend your money to try to win. But Jerry don't want to spend his money because he don't want to be stuck with a guy who underperforms and he done overpaid him. So that's why he's not out there trying to buy everything in free agency. And everybody trying to say Dallas is going to be the team. Dude, the Washington football team and the Giants, to me, are better than Dallas. The Eagles, I don't know what they're going to do because they're hit with a lot of cap penalties from getting rid of Carson Wentz. So we got to see what they do. But right now, the Giants and the Washington football team look like they're going to be the best in the division. But we got to see after the draft and what happens in the draft. But them signing the receivers they did is really going to help them. But I still don't trust Daniel Jones, their quarterback. The Giants, that's the reason why I don't put them all the way in that top echelon. And then the Washington football team got Ryan Fitzpatrick. We know how he is. He going to look good for 5 games, and then he going to choke down the stretch when the expectations get too high. So I don't trust him either. So the word is, like, who do you trust? Who do you put your faith into? Who do you want to get? And this is when Jerry is supposed to go aggressive in free agency, to go grab some D linemen, build your D line up. What he should have been doing is trying to restructure that DeMarcus Lawrence contract, because DeMarcus Lawrence was a waste of space these past few seasons, maybe 3. So you sign these guys, man. Jerry don't care. Jerry wants to win, but at the same time, Jerry's trying to make money. He's going to sell a hill of beans this season coming up. He's going to lie to the Dallas fan base and tell them, we're going to the Super Bowl, this. you know, and he's real mad at Dak because he felt like he felt Dak should have took a lower deal, but he has all this money, 22 some mil, 23 mil salary cap room, but yet he's not out here trying to sign nobody. And this is why Dallas has been in 25 some years of ineptitude. And this is why they're going to continue failing, because they're not doing what they're supposed to do. They're not going out there going hard for the free agents. And see, they do this to every black quarterback-led team. Every black quarterback-led team always get the short end of the stick. You know, now you got people getting mad at me because I'm telling the truth about Russell Wilson. And I said it. Russell Wilson need to stop letting his wife run everything and then be a man and get his job done. You know, yeah, his offensive line has been trash, but Russell should never sign that contract. He should have went somewhere else and got some more money. That's all I'm saying. But Dallas is not finna do nothing this year, man. Dallas, I see going 7-9 or 6-10 if they don't fix that defense up. And they're not trying to get better now. Also, you got, I made a video, I think a couple days ago, 3-4 days ago, about them saying it was a dirty play on Solomon Hill and stuff. Shannon Sharp, you ought to be ashamed of your dang self for sitting up there talking about that it was unnecessary. Listen, this is sports. LeBron should have dove his soft behind on the floor and picked the ball up. If he wasn't going to die for it, he should have let the ball go and just flop back on defense. Nobody would have said nothing, but that's him. Thinking that, oh, I could just do this, I'll be fine. And then he messed up his leg some more when he tried to shoot that three. So that's on him. I'm pissed off at you because you basically trying to say that it's unnecessary. Dude, he gets paid to play. He went after the ball. Nobody was trying to hurt him. If somebody was trying to hurt him, he would have kept going into his leg. He eased up when he hit his leg. He tried to ease and turn. If he didn't turn his body a little bit, like Skip said today, he would have been done for the year. So, all this crybaby stuff. And then Dennis Schroeder gonna come after the game talking about, man, that's dirty that Rondo put the ball in his face. I'm like, dude, who cares? You should have pushed him back. You should have slapped him in his face. You soft. That's why Rondo put the ball in your face. Like, man, get out my face. Because Rondo know you guys are soft. Rondo know you soft. He know LeBron soft. He know y'all whole team soft. That's all y'all are, is a bunch of cupcakes. I ought to put sprinkles on y'all. I ought to spray sprinkles all over y'all, man. Y'all will be a perfect cupcake. Y'all sweet, too. I don't know what's wrong with this era. You mad because he put the ball in your face. You crying. Man, get out of here. Soft. This whole era is soft, man. This whole era that made me so mad at sports, man. It's like you gotta be coddled. Everywhere you go, you gotta rub somebody back. Like, it's okay. It's okay. You'll be alright. It's okay if you fall. I'm gonna start talking like Mr. Sledge. It's alright. You a bum. It'll be okay. This just wasn't your profession. Like my boy Sledge be saying. Sledge be positively telling you trash. That's how I'm going to start doing these LeBron fans and all these LeBrownies. All of them. But yeah, I went off subject like I always do. But Dallas, man, is in trouble. Like I told Dallas, I told Donnie, I said, Donnie, even if y'all would have gave Dak less money, y'all still weren't going to go get nobody. That's what I'm trying to tell him, dude. Jerry Jones is a salesman. He is a salesman. He's a used car salesman. He tell you everything you want to hear. And then at the end of the day, he's not doing what he said he wanted you to do. So that's what I'm saying. You guys gotta wake up, man. Y'all have got to wake up and smell the coffee. Because these guys just do not know what to do. These guys just continue messing up. So, yeah. Yo.
Hi.
I'm making a video real quick, so don't be too loud, alright? Okay. But yeah. That's what I'm saying. Like these Dallas and everything, man, they lost their way after they got rid of Jimmy, man. And they haven't been the same because at first Jerry was buying all this talent, buying all these people to come play for him, but then they would end up getting hurt or they didn't live up to what they were supposed to. So Jerry's like, man, look, F it, man. I'm just going to go through the draft and I'm just going to put together the best team I can put together. So, you know. But that's their problem. But the NFC East, man, the NFC East going to be weak again this year. I don't see them. I say in about a couple years, the NFC East will probably be a better conference, but I mean division, excuse me. But I don't see it getting better. But I would watch out for the Washington team. I just don't trust Fitzpatrick. But they still could win the division because the Giants, I don't trust Daniel Jones. But Daniel Jones could mess around and pull a Eli and get hot and just win the division this year and then get to the Super Bowl. So I will watch out for them. Now also and everything, March Madness is basically showing you what basketball is supposed to be, what sports is supposed to be. This is what sports was when we grew up. It was a team. You promoted the team. You wanted guys to do well. You knew everybody on the team and the other teams. This basketball today, man, is soft. It's tiddlywinks. It's weak. It's weak as heck. So the thing, so March Madness, man, I give March Madness an A+ again. March Madness is good every year, man, because it's different. You don't have the same teams they trying to push. You don't have the same teams that everybody and they mama trying to, it's not just one guy they're promoting a team. And that's the problem with the NBA, is that they don't promote their teams. And this is what they need to do. They need to watch March Madness. They need to watch the NFL. They need to watch the NHL. They need to watch baseball first and foremost. That's how you promote it. You're promoting your talent. Baseball and all of those sports, what do they have in common? They promote their teams. They promote their teams. They make sure their teams are together. They make sure everybody got the merchandise. They make sure everybody, you know, rocking their stuff and the player on the team. They'll have that guy that promote, but they won't make that guy bigger than the sport. And that's why those sports have continued to be successful, because they all promote their talent. They promote the team and make sure they promote that team, and then they go to the talent. So that's my gripe for the day, man. Thank you all for listening. Like, comment, subscribe, share this, and hit the notification bell to select all to receive notifications. And if you'd like to donate to the page, you can cash at me at the word welcome, the number 2, and an HDII TV. Thank you for listening. We're out. Deezy.